You're opening. Oh, okay. I thought I would tell you something about some stuff about Grandma's house. Grandma and Grandpa had a little wooden house about a block from our house, 2 blocks maybe, and a huge yard, little tiny house. And they had a screened-in porch. Nobody had patios back there. And there was the kitchen. I can remember Grandma always working in the kitchen. The kitchen was probably the size of most people's bathrooms today. It was really tiny. And her bedroom, which I remember as being dark, very dark. And then there was the parlor, and then there was the living room. In the living room, she had a piano. And she used to love to try to teach us how to play the piano as girls. And of course, we had no talent whatsoever, but she didn't care. She would get out her sheet music from World War II, and I don't know how come I always got to be the one playing. I remember playing the old lamplighter. She kept trying to teach me the old lamplighter. Well, she played by ear, so I couldn't learn that way. But we plunked away at it anyway, and we had fun doing it. And then once in a while, we'd get out her church hymnals. She had a bunch of church hymnals, and we would try really hard to play those. One of us would play, and the other ones would sing, and we would play church. Oh my God! Now this has got to be a granddaughter thing, because mothers just wouldn't listen to that stuff, and we were caterwauling for sure. We had no talent to sing, but there we'd be in Grandma's living room or in her parlor with our hymnal, and she'd come in and she'd join us, and she would be so excited. And then she'd get out some more sheet music and want me to play some more sheet music. She just got the biggest kick out of it. And I always wish she'd have brought her piano with her to California, but she had a little organ instead that she enjoyed playing. And I don't think Grandma played very good, but she enjoyed it, and that was really good. And then that was the downstairs, and then upstairs was my mother's room when she was growing up, and her room was split into 2 rooms, but it had the strangest stairway I've ever seen in my life. It was like a loft, except I just think of a loft as being half a floor where you can jump off. This one wasn't like that. It was a solid floor with a hole in the middle of it. And if you were upstairs and somebody started coming up, you would see their head gradually come up through the floor. It was very weird. There was no landing or anything, so it was just built very strange. And so us kids would always play up there in Mother's room, because that's where her old toys were. And I remember she had an old blue wooden desk, and in it was her scrapbooks with tablet covers, and there was the registers, which I'll get into another time. I know. And we loved going to Grandma's house. Okay, and I'll continue more of this later. Yeah.